plebiscite result would lead to Azad Kashmir. That's not a given, but that is precisely the outcome that Congress is. That's precisely the outcome that Congress. First off, if you guys are new here, if you guys have never watched my show before, I talk about South Asian news. I'm the Indian Hasanabi. I'm the Tamil Hasanabi. I'm talking about South Asian news. When can I watch the next stream? Next week. I stream on weekends only. Again, I stream on weekends. I would love to stream every day. Streaming doesn't pay the bills. Here's what I understand about Telangana. Okay, BJP is absolutely not going to win Telangana elections. Okay, the Telangana Legislative Assembly election, what I've heard on the ground, from what I have heard, is that the TDP might lose seats, is likely to lose seats to Congress. So on the ground, what it seems like, no shot for BJP. BJP is not going to win, but it is likely that Congress is going to pick up seats in the Telangana Legislative Assembly. Or I don't think they're going to win, but they will definitely pick up seats in Telangana, which means this is what that means. Can they get the majority though? I don't think so. TRS is way too entrenched in Telangana. I don't think so. I think KCR is still going to win. But what that means nonetheless is Congress is going to gain influence in the national elections from Telangana. That's what that means. That means there's a significant chunk of Telangana that is going to vote directly. Where is it? There's an article that I had. Hold on a second. There's an article in here. Elections Congress. Blowjob party free South. What about Rajasthan? It's been a revolving door state. Do you think Congress can repeat Rajasthan? Yes. I think Congress is going to take Rajasthan. They're going to lose seats in Chhattisgarh. I think they're going to win. I think in Rajasthan, in Madhya Pradesh, I think BJP losing in Rajasthan. BJP losing in Rajasthan. Listen, Congress already runs Rajasthan. I don't think BJP is going to win. I think Congress might pick up. They have a chance at winning Madhya Pradesh. And we will cover this as soon as, we will cover this when election season actually starts. Because none of the voting has actually started quite yet. We will do election coverage. I think Kamal Nath might win. I think Kamal Nath might win this time around, partially due to the fact that I think RSS is okay with Kamal Nath winning rather than BJP. So I think Kamal Nath might actually win, which means in the general election next year, what I think is going to happen, I think Congress might actually Congress has a shot at denying BJP the majority. In Nagaland, which is also going to happen. No, sorry, not Nagaland. I'm sorry, not Nagaland. What was I thinking? Nagaland elections already happened. I think in Chhattisgarh, BJP is going to pick up seats. Mizoram. Yes, Mizoram is what I was thinking of. Thank you. I think BJP is absolutely going to pick up seats, but Congress is still going to win. Why does RSS prefer Kamal Nath over the BJP? RSS doesn't prefer Kamal Nath. They don't. It's just that the RSS's relationship with the BJP has been changed because Mohan Bhagwat is no longer like the biggest Modi stan, because Mohan Bhagwat has become redundant in the face of Modi. Yeah, Rajasthan is fucked either ways. It doesn't matter. All of this is just an indication for what they might like. The reason these elections are important is because these elections are indications as to how they might vote in 2024 in the general election. That's why I say this is important. That's the main reason I say that this is important. That's the reason I say these elections are super important. Kodandamaran sent us a good article. Editor at the Caravan. Yes, true. RSS has lost all credibility of being able to perceive other than being the BJP social win. They don't like that. It's detrimental for Bhagwat. Yes. So I think Baghel is also going to win. I think Kamal Nath might win. He has a shot at winning. I think people are genuinely getting fed up with BJP at this point. So I think starting next week, we'll actually get into it. Fascists getting cucked by fascists. Yeah, that's basically what happened. I think BJP takes 2 states and Congress takes 2. Which 2? Which 2 are you talking about? I think Congress takes Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. I think Congress also takes MP. I think Congress might. Okay, I'll put Congress at 50-50. I put Congress at 50-50 for Madhya Pradesh. I think Congress takes Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh. And then Telangana, I think Telangana is still TRS. I think Telangana is still going to be TRS. I think Congress takes MP Rajasthan and what was the other state? Chhattisgarh. I think that's what's going to happen. But I could be wrong about this. The reason I'm saying like Kamal Nath has a chance at winning, the reason I think Kamal Nath has a chance at winning is because I don't know about Mizoram though. I think Mizoram might Zoramthanga has to go against Congress now. Like I was reading an article from East Mojo about Congress. Congress releases candidate list promises to provide 1 lakh jobs. Yeah. I think for right now Zoramthanga is still going to win. I think Zoramthanga is going to win. Like, I don't think he's going to lose at all. But I think Congress might put up a fight. I would be surprised if Congress managed an upset in Mizoram. I'd be very surprised. Like, because Rahul Gandhi did one rally in Aizawl. Because that was supposed to be like, that was in the wake of what's happening in Manipur with the Kukis being persecuted and Kukis being killed. Right? That's in the wake of Manipur. So Rahul Gandhi did a campaign there, but I don't think that's going to ultimately do anything. I think Zoramthanga is way too established a figure to immediately switch. I could be wrong about that though. That's just my opinion. So I don't think BJP's, I mean, Zoramthanga is, BJP doesn't have a chance in Mizoram. It's not going to happen. No one's going to vote for BJP in Mizoram. Yeah, it's going to be, I don't think, BJP has like no shot here. Yeah. INC has a shot. Like Congress has a shot. Imagine if Congress takes all 4 states, I would cum. I think generally Northeast BJP is done for. Yeah. I mean, the thing with the Northeast that you have to understand is that I think you have to understand with the Northeast, their alliance with the BJP is not ideological. It is only because BJP is the strongest party at the moment. That is the reason that they're allied with BJP. If Congress shows that they are willing to, like, if like they attach to whatever happens to be the strongest party at the time. We'll get into the Northeast is probably going to go with regional parties who don't ally with North Indian gangs. Okay, let's go back to what I think this means if Congress gets into power. Do I think Jammu and Kashmir is going to be restored to any meaningful level of autonomy? No. I would be genuinely surprised if Congress had the balls. I would be very surprised if Congress had the cojones to literally reverse the revocation of or to revoke what the BJP did. I would be very surprised if Congress had any sort of courage to do that. I would be very surprised. State, I don't think they'll bring back 370, but statehood versus union territory is possible. Yeah, if Jammu and Kashmir is given statehood on the same level as Tamil Nadu, right? If Jammu and Kashmir is given statehood on the same level as Tamil Nadu, that might actually, statehood means they have autonomy. Exactly. Yes. If J&K is given statehood, like proper statehood, like Tamil Nadu, then yes, that would actually be better than their current situation right now, which I think is possible. I think it is possible to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and instead of having them be union territories, I think it is possible to have statehood. And I think turning them into states would be a much better move anyways. Yeah, that's what I was asking about statehood versus not 370. Yeah, no, do I think things will get better? I think it is possible. That depends entirely on whether the Congress party has the political will for that. And I don't think they do. Like in Karnataka, they don't have the political will to ban Bajrang Dal, which was one of their campaign like promises. They still haven't banned Bajrang Dal entirely. So that leads to the question, does Congress have the political will to actually turn it into, even a decent governor would be better. I don't think Kashmir, like 370 isn't coming back, but the best thing that we can hope for is that Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh is turned into states, proper states, in the same way that Tamil Nadu is considered a state. But if Congress wins, that should be one of their mandates, to turn those two into direct states. Because one, that means they have autonomy. That means they have some level of autonomy for what it's worth. That means that Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and I honestly think that easy Lok Sabha seats for the Congress as well. Exactly. I think it is possible. I think it's very much possible. Didn't they publish that they will return to 370 once they come in power? I don't think that they, yeah, but that's not possible. That's not possible. I don't think bringing back 370 is possible at this point. Revoking revoking 370 or invoking 370 was a Rubicon. It was a Rubicon. That is no longer like we're in a post 370 world. We're in a post 370 India. You can't go back to that. I would love nothing more than to go back to that. I want nothing more than that. But the truth of the matter is, by the time Kashmir was reorganized into union territories, much of the responsibilities of the concurrent lists, much of the privileges from the current concurrent list that it was able to maintain had already been eroded at that point. Yeah, the Supreme Court gave it the green light. It's done and dusted. It's over. You can't do that. So yeah, the best that we can hope for is that Congress has the political will to try and turn Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh into proper states. That is the most that we can hope for. Because here's the thing. If, listen, Jammu and Kashmir becoming a state, like a proper state, just like Tamil Nadu, not exactly the same as it was earlier, but that's a hell of a lot more of autonomy than what it is right now. That is significantly more autonomy. That is significantly more autonomy for Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh than what it is right now. That's the most that we can hope for at this point. But I don't know. The thing is, it doesn't matter as long as there's Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Exactly. It doesn't matter. It would be more or less a symbolic move anyways. Yeah, is a plebiscite possible? Plebiscite is not remotely possible at all. I want there to be a plebiscite. Absolutely. As soon as possible, I want there to be a fucking plebiscite. But that is not possible right now. Congress will never do that. Congress will never openly advocate for a plebiscite. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. They're not going to push for a plebiscite at all. Yeah. That's not going to happen because, one, part of the region of Kashmir is under Pakistani administration. So Congress is simply going to look at that and say, well, we can't do a plebiscite right now. We have to bring back Pakistani Kashmir into our control first, and then we can do a total plebiscite, that sort of thing. The Congress will never do that. That's the fucking problem. So again, you have to work with whatever, again, the most that you can hope for from the Congress party, the most that you can hope for Congress is literally turning Jammu and Kashmir into states. The most you can hope for with regards to Kashmir's status is that once Rahul Gandhi comes or Mallikarjun Kharge comes into power, one of those two, is that there is enough political will to turn Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh into proper states, just like Tamil Nadu is. That is a much more agreeable situation than what is going on right now. You are devolving power back to Kashmir, and actually, I would even make the argument that you might want to split Jammu and Kashmir itself into two states. You might want to split that into two states directly, just to prevent any majoritarianism from happening. Plebiscite result would lead to Azad Kashmir. That's not a given, but that is precisely the outcome that Congress and BJP are afraid of. That's not necessarily a given, because there are people in Kashmir that do want to be a part of India. That's not directly a given, but yes, that is the outcome that Congress and BJP are afraid of. Kashmir is fucked. That's all I can say. Kashmir is super fucked. But there is a very easy solution. There's a very easy solution that India can do right now to immediately improve the conditions of Kashmiris. There's a very easy solution right now, and that is making Kashmir a state. I think he means plebiscite would lead to Kashmir joining Pakistan, which I don't think is the case. Independent Kashmir. Independent Kashmir is a fucking pipe dream at this point. I wish Kashmir would be independent. But the sad truth of it all is that neither Pakistan, nor India, nor China wants this. No country wants this. No country wants an independent Kashmir. They don't want that. They don't want an independent Kashmir. No country wants an independent Kashmir. It's fucking gross. It's absolutely gross.
प्रधानमंत्री आ रहे थे और मुझे मतलब literally.
Would you rather have PM Rahul or Kharge? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't like Congress either. I still don't like Congress. Congress is just not nearly as bad as BJP at the moment. That's all. The only reason I'm I don't even like Congress. Congress is just the most viable option at the moment. It is the most viable and least bad option at the moment. I would much rather have VCK come. I would much rather, if I chose one candidate, it would be Tol Tirumavalavan. I would love for him to become like prime minister. I would love for Tiruma to become prime minister. No, I mean, VCK is not going to be like a perfect party either. Like, VCK has problems within its ranks too. Like, VCK as a party also has problems. Yet, like, Vikraman, who literally abused his power to harass a woman in VCK is like also has its problems too. I'm not voting for him illegally. No, Tirumavalavan doesn't. This is what I mean by you don't trust parties. This is why I have the perspective that I have. This is why you don't. This is what I mean by you don't trust parties. You don't trust any particular political party to do right by you, because you are trusting a small group of people with an inordinate amount of power. They're going to